for lots of fun.
Look, it's hideous.
Oh, that's not very nice. It's just a donkey.
Deep down, he is all about love. That's what he wants. That's what he wants to give.
He doesn't take no for an answer.
Can't be insulted. Can't be shut up.
For 5 minutes, could you not be yourself? He's funny. He's really funny.
We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'm thinking, wow.
I've been making movies 28 years. I've done all different types of features. The Shrek series is just some of the proudest work that I've been involved with. Eddie Murphy, someone I have an over 20-year history with, literally from his first movie, and for me when I was a really young executive, in the movie business at Paramount 20 years ago. Eddie and I met, became friends, and grew up in the business together. And we always promised each other we would someday do an animated movie together. Jeffrey called me afterwards, like, after this, he said, "This is perfect for me." So I kind of just said yes.
Wow. And paid wishes and happy our dreams from now on.
Eddie has done such brilliant work over the years, and yet, to me, the greatest performance that he has ever given is actually in Shrek.
This is love.
Donkey is so pure Eddie Murphy. It's 110 proof Eddie Murphy.
Donkey was created by Eddie. It was a character that could have gone a million different ways and ended up going, in the best possible way with Eddie. And somehow, who he is as a person, as an actor, as a comedian, just related directly to who that little donkey is.
You never really want the character to stay to the script. The goal that you get in any of these movies, particularly with comic talents like we have, is what's not on the page.
Hey, wait a minute, I got a great idea. I'll stick with you. You're a mean green fight machine, and together we'll scare the spit out of anybody that crosses us.
You can take a language script, and he can completely own it. You can completely make it his own. You go through a scene with him, and he'll kind of read it to himself. He'll be very calm, and he'll get in front of the microphone, and it's like that line was never written. It just came out of him, and it came out in a way that you never could have imagined writing it.
Shrek and Donkey, two stalwart friends off on a whirlwind big city adventure. I love it.
I said play a donkey, so I said and I had to be jackass. So that's always at the core of it. Any line I'm thinking, you're a jackass. And I hope y'all take note, that's over 4 movies. I'm focused 4 movies through. I never once do you sit and watch and think and go, he's not like a jackass. Each time I say something, you try to do whatever you please. And a jackass.
When somebody tooties that tootie, I got to shake my booty. Hey, he shot to me. Oh, no, God, no, hit it. Good morning, ain't no stopping us now. On the road again. Choose can be a badass one.
What did I say about singing?
What can I whistle?
No, well, can I, huh? All right. I think it's something funny about the donkey singing. It's always been funny. There's something funny about someone singing that thinks that they can sing really good, and they almost can sing, but they can't. There's just something funny about that. And especially if you're looking like a donkey and the tooth is missing on the side. For some reason, that's just gold on the screen. I love hearing Eddie sing. And Eddie's a singer. And it was really fun choosing the songs that donkey might want to sing. And they're all Beast and Bird songs.
All time, all alone. There's no one here beside me. At a certain point in every film now, he goes, okay, when do you want me to sing? And what are they? And, he kind of wants to do them all at once. He gets up there and does them. He's amazing at it.
These guys ask you about the love, but they never want to see another word like the hand.
faces move are the hardest things to achieve. In some ways, Donkey was the easiest character because no one's really seen a talking donkey. No one knows what a talking donkey should look like.
Hi, princess! It talks! Yes, get them to shut up, that's the trick!
It's been a really cool process. Donkey clearly went from cartoon donkey and the body that does stuff that, donkeys don't do. So this kind of movement, we have donkey doing it, but we made it more anatomically correct. You would, raise his hoof, not turn it over like a hand. We did go in and put more controls in as well, and the eyes and stuff and the mouth to allow us to get his performance more subtle as he matured as a character.
Cool. There's a lot of care and finesse and things that can go wrong, and it just takes a lot of time to get things to look right. Everything's a case of trial and error. For instance, we had shots of Donkey. It was actually someone's first day in production, and they made one change which they thought was an innocent change to the Donkey setup. And the next day we got back renders from about half a dozen shots with Donkey looking like a chia pet. It's just so adorable. We've saved those, and we look back at them for a good laugh.
Before this is over, I'm gonna need a whole lot of serious therapy. Look at my eye twitching. Well, it's no wonder you don't have any friends. Only a true friend would be that truly honest.
Donkey's this wonderful Shakespearean full naivete that, as far as he's concerned, when Shrek chased the soldiers away, which Shrek is doing for his own reason, he rescued Donkey. And Donkey loves Shrek for that. He's going to attach himself to his new friend and stay with him.
Can I stay with you? What? Can I stay with you?
He's impressed by Shrek. He loves everything that Shrek does. So he's just got this kind of wonderful persistence that finally cracks through Shrek's shell. I think Shrek lets him in without even really realizing he's doing it. And Donkey just sticks with him and has that persistence.
Friend?
Friends. Shrek too wanted to see the light beyond personality. There was a need both storybook-wise and personally to add to the cast. Donkey was now the third wheel of this relationship. He finally found a friend, and his friend when he got married, and so many people can relate to that experience. So we already had this aspect of Donkey feeling threatened, and we thought, well, wouldn't it be fun to spice that up a little bit more and have someone else buying Shrek's attention to Shrek further.
Hey, look, a little card. Look out, Shrek, you got a piece.
Donkey's a little jealous of his
Sorry, the position of annoying talking animal has already been taken.
I think that there's always a healthy rivalry between insolent animal sidekicks. I encourage that in a movie. It gives Donkey an interesting competition.
Listen, if we need an expert on licking ourselves, we'll give you a call.
In Shrek Forever After, in alternate reality, he's working for the witches. He's a beast of burden, and he's not very happy about that, but that's the job.
He's like a radio where the witches are whipping him, so he sings different songs. And of course, he's a little bit more unkempt, a little hairier. He had a patchiness to him that wasn't in the other Shreks. His mange-ish look kind of worked a little. I like it.
Smell it, get it, there you go. Do I look like a bloodhound to you? In case you haven't noticed, I'm a donkey, not a dog. If I was a dog, they'd call me dog, not donkey.
It's kind of the same Donkey we know, although he's lacking that one thing that's so important to Donkey that really brightens him up, and that's friendship.
His friend. Really?
Of course, he meets Shrek all over again, and he gets to be his friend all over again.
That's my best friend.
They're definitely best